Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is going to be a quick video showing you what mods you should be using on Fallout New Vegas. Now, before we get into the actual mods themselves, before you even get started, you need to get the script extender installed and the 4 gig patcher for Fallout New Vegas. Now, if you don't know how to install this, just Google it. It takes 3 seconds, well, not really 3 seconds, but it's quite easy, or you can follow the description. Not too hard to do. Okay, so once you've got that out the way, what you want to do, get Vortex installed, and you want to go to Nexus Mods to find all of these mods. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to show you the mods I'm using. I'm not going to explain them all because you can do that yourself. You can look at the descriptions, it doesn't take too long, but these are just basically visual enhancements, tweak gameplay, like tweaks. Nothing. It's nothing crazy. Nothing like, you know, jumping out over the moon. It's more just visual, just life improvements. Okay. Anyway, so we've got Book of Flesh, Book of Steel, damage settings. I highly advise getting this one. I'll talk about that later. EVE visual enhancements, another great mod. Character overhaul, probably one of my favorites. Also, when you're downloading the mods, make sure you click the description. I'll quickly show you. So here it has a description, and you read the requirements. Sometimes they have to have 2 additional mods with the mod, if that makes sense, for them to actually work, or else it'll be buggy. Also, just a little pro tip: if you load the game and you've got like big red exclamation marks, it means there's files missing and there's something wrong with your mods. But if you follow this, you should be fine. So we've got the Mod Limit Fix, another one that's going to help you with installing more mods. Grenade Hotkey, pretty straightforward. We've got these ones. Okay, so we'll go through, pause the video, and install all these mods. So boom, 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 boom. MoreMojave is going to add more locations to the game, and this is a patch that just patches this mod and lets it run. Just some NPC character changes. The NCR troopers get a different look and different armor. Heap replace. I think that just gets rid of environmental stuff, so the game runs a bit smoother. Textures, anti-crash, tick fix. That's just going to help with bugs and gameplay crashes. Texture mods. There's different ranges. Legion. Mod configuration menu, must have in my opinion. Unofficial patch, probably the biggest and best New Vegas mod. Just all the bugs and glitches that the developers didn't fix. This is covering for that. Vicious Waste, don't worry about getting this mod. I tried it, but it doesn't work with these, and it just makes the game a bit more difficult. But you do not need this one. The Yup, another one that's just patching the game. Really, really important mod. So they're the mods. Pause it at your own will. Look at the descriptions. And once you've downloaded them, you will have, I'm guaranteed, you will have a lot of conflicts, and it'll say there's a lot of errors here in the notification section. So I'm going to show you the rules that you need to set for these mods, which is basically just a loading order. So once again, you can just pause the video and adjust it to suit. So the same as mine. I have tested all of this. They do work with this setup here. So we'll slowly scroll down. And like I said, just pause the video and adjust as you need. I do not recommend going use suggestions. Some of them will already be suggested, as you can see here, after suggested, but I've tested it. It is a nightmare to test, so just follow this and you will be sweet. Bum, 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 bum. Hopefully this isn't too quick. And look, if I talk about all of this, it'll just take too long. It'll be too much information. You won't understand. So Just trust the process, and you will be fine. And if you are having problems, what I like to do, what I did, but if you follow this, you won't have problems. But what I did do is I would just disable a mod, or I would enable 2 mods at a time. And if I had problems, you'd load the game instantly. You'd know if you had problems. For example, if you have a big red exclamation mark, you are missing files or details from the game, and that is I think it's either a conflict or the mod's not running properly. So make sure you've got the patches for the mods, or just disable it. And then just go through and just the process of elimination through disabling and enabling your mods. So if that makes 0 sense, as it did in my head, just go through, disable everything, and you'd go enable, start up New Vegas, see if the game runs smoothly. So if it does, then mods work, and then just go through the table. But if you follow this, it'll be fine. There'll be no dramas. Okay, so once we've done that, oh, we don't want this. We don't want this. What you want to do is, oh, actually, did I show you this? Anyway, if I did, I'll know, and I'll delete it. Anyway, requirements. You want to come here and see the requirements for the mod. Sometimes it'll say you need 2 or more mods for that mod to actually run, or a patch for the mod. Make sure you follow the requirements. Very, very important. Cool. Now, once you've done that, you want to load up your New Vegas scripted extender, which can be done. I'll quickly show through here. Go to New Vegas, go to properties, local files, browse, boom, here it is. You want to use the script extender loader. You can just click on it here. I used it as make that as a shortcut on your desktop, so you can always use that. And you'll know by the loading screen if your EVE texture mod has worked. Boom, we're in. As you can see, it's a little bit different. We got the EVE NMC's texture pack. Boom, boom, boom. Let's load up a game. Also, if you are just installing these mods, you have to start a new game. If you try and start the game on a previous unmodded save, I believe it crashes. I haven't tried it, but that's what I've been told. So boom, we're in the game. As you can see, the game looks a bit different. It looks almost like a modern game. I'm not going to go as far as say it looks like a modern game, but it definitely looks and feels so much better. So this is first person. As you can see, it's got my grenade hotkey down there. Boom, we've got our weapon wheel. Now, if you pause the game, go to your mod configuration, you've got your just mods, which you can adjust your weapon wheel, sprint, hold breath, stuff like that. Now for damage settings, I've found you can put it on any difficulty, it doesn't really matter. But I found a sweet spot is 200 and 250. Now, as you get more powerful in the game, you can adjust this to probably take that down to 150. But early game, I don't know, it's like you feel too overpowered. So I've put the damage up, and the damage I receive is at 250, which default is 200 because for some reason you're just like a bullet sponge, and that just annoyed me. But you can do whatever you like, test it. If you want to be a god, you can make yourself a god and just shoot everyone, but that's no fun. So I will go. Let's get a Novak real quick. Just shoot some people in the face. See, there's the sprinting. So let's look. So as you can see, the facial textures are crazy good. Bye. Let's put a round in your head. Oh, I'm gonna die. Weapon wheel. I'm probably gonna die here. Boom, dead. And that's pretty much it. So the game looks and runs awesome. I've done the hard yards for you guys. Now, before we go, I'll quickly show you a handy little thing we can do. So if we go to settings and tweaks, you can basically tweak anything in the game. Any sort of system or effect in the game, you can pretty much customize it, activate it how you like. I personally don't really mess with this stuff because it's all too complicated, too annoying, and I don't want to be too overpowered. So even here, you can adjust the skill cap. One thing I do like to do for hardcore players, weightless items, weightless worn armor. So I've got weightless ammo and weightless misc items. You can do weightless 8 items as well, but that's what I like to do. Like I said, you can literally tweak anything in the game. You think of it, it's pretty much here, as you can see. So that's pretty much it. Any questions, leave a comment. If this was helpful, leave a like and subscribe. Peace.